For the past couple of months, I have been bothered by a question that is, what is love? And I still haven't been able to find the answer to this question. But I have been able to come to a certain degree of conclusion, but I've still not found the concrete, perfect answer. So, in this video, let us talk about the definition of love as per the research that I have done and the philosophical thinking that I have done if you are into that. So, let us define this by the concepts of likability and love. First, let's talk about likability. What is likability? What do you mean when you like a person? Well, that's very simple. When you say you like a person, it could be anyone, you mean that you have common interest with them. You love having conversations with them, you love spending time with them, and they're basically your friends with whom you can have a really good time. But this is also a definition of love. So, what is the difference between likability and love? Well, to be honest, there is not much difference between likability and love. The main difference would be likability is short term, love is long term, to be tested. And what I mean by this is very simple. If you like a person, you can make them your friends within a week or 2 weeks. This is what happens in boys' group circles. We do make friends very quick and we do not even ask them their names. So we just call, hey bro, how are you doing? And this is how we make friends. And this is the whole concept of likability. But then you have the concept of love. And I think love is the more advanced version of likability, or you could say that likability is the precursor to love. Because to truly know that you love someone or you are in love with someone, then you need to spend ample amount of time with them. It could be 6 months, 7 months, an year, maybe less than that, maybe more than that. It varies from person to person, the conversations that you have had with that person, the circumstances that you have been in with that person. That will be the definition of love. But how do you know you are in love? Well, I think there is a few parameters that you have to check. First of all, does the person that you like actually have the qualities that you admire? If they have those qualities, then they are capable of being loved. Are they worth your time? Are they looking at this whole dating thing like a casual time pass or a long-term future prospect? That is the second thing. Third thing is, are they actually the person you respect? Do they have the qualities, not qualities, do they have the moral values which makes you respect them as a person? If they have these three things, then they are worthy of being loved. And of course, physical interaction, common interests, all these things also come into play, but these are more about likability, not about love. So I think there is a very simple test to find if you are in love or if the other person is in love with you. You need to have deep emotional conversations with them. You do not talk about normal mundane conversations like this happened yesterday, this happened today. You have to create an emotional connection. If the person that you have, if you can have heart to heart conversations with them, that would be very difficult for you to talk with your family or friends. Then that means that the person with whom you are having a conversation has a very integral part in your life. So there is something about them that makes them unique in your life. And I've always have had this test. Okay, if I have to find if a person loves me or if I'm in love with them, I would always ask myself, if I suffer from a very dangerous disease and I need a kidney, would they give me their kidney? And vice versa for me as well. And so far in my life, I have been physically attracted to many people, but I've never been in love with anyone, because when I look at the three parameters of loving someone, I find out that they do not have the qualities that I respect. They do not have the moral values that I respect, and most of them are usually into short-term casual dating. So these are the three parameters I have never found in the person, and this is why I have never been in love with anyone so far. And that's all in this video. If you like the video, then please share, like and subscribe. If you have any feedbacks, then please, the comment section is open. You can always have a message in that. I would reply to it and I will incorporate your feedback in my next video. And that's all. See you in the next video. Till then, have a very nice day, all my friends.